The man never imagined that after being pushed off a cliff, not only did he survive, he awakened a power capable of shaking the entire world. This was a rigidly hierarchical world. The wealthy lived in gleaming, polished city districts, while the poor were confined to squalid slums. Born and raised in the slums, the man scraped by collecting garbage just to get by. But luck was on his side. He had a beautiful girlfriend, and the two were deeply in love, their bond a bright spot in his harsh life. One night, he stumbled home only to find his adoptive father lying in a pool of blood. A terrifying stranger waited for him. Their strength gap was so vast that the man was defeated in an instant, while the killer walked away calmly, without a second glance. Moments later, enforcers burst through the door. Seeing the blood covering the man's clothes, they immediately branded him a murderer and dragged him to the execution platform. Tied to the scaffold, the crowd below roared, "Kill the killer!" Even his girlfriend stood among them, staring up at him with disappointment in her eyes. She believed he was guilty too. With no chance to defend himself, the man was hurled into the abyss. In that final split second before falling, he spotted the real killer in the crowd. But there was no time to cry out, no time to prove his innocence. Swallowed by bitterness and injustice, he swore vengeance on everyone who had wronged him. Then darkness consumed him. When he woke, he was surrounded by mountains of endless garbage. The stench was suffocating, choking him as he gasped for air. Glancing around in disbelief, suddenly a monster made of trash detected him. He ran for his life, only to be blocked by a towering garbage heap. The monster closed in, and the man dropped to his knees, praying for a miracle. Hope felt non-existent. But then he thought of his dead father, of the injustice he'd suffered, of the girlfriend who betrayed him. A surge of raw power erupted from deep within. Grabbing an iron rod lying nearby, he swung with all his might, sending the charging monster flying. In that moment, he unleashed every ounce of hatred, pummeling the creature relentlessly. But just as he defeated it, the monster regenerated. More and more emerged, swarming him. Exhausted, he collapsed to the ground, ready to surrender. That's when a mysterious figure, holding an umbrella, appeared. The stranger pulled him up and slipped a gas mask over his face. Finally, he could breathe normally. Ordinary weapons can't kill these monsters, the stranger said. With a flick of the wrist, the umbrella glowed with golden light, transforming into a sleek, deadly weapon. In one swift strike, the stranger reduced the nearest monster to ash. This time, it didn't regenerate. Strike after strike, the stranger eliminated every last trash monster. Curious, the man asked, "Why is the underground like this?" The stranger's voice turned cold with anger. "This was T always. Underground. The elites. Above dumped all their garbage here, turning our former home into this hell." Then the stranger extended an offer. "You have excellent potential. Join my organization. I'll teach you to master that rare power of yours for vengeance, for his father, for himself." The man agreed without hesitation. The real killer, the corrupt enforcers, the girlfriend who'd abandoned him, the elites who destroyed this world, they would all pay for what they'd done.